All right, so we hit up the main dining room. On this cruise, we did a good job of actually making it to the main dining room. Believe it or not, with the hustle and the bustle of having kids and wanting to kick it and doing events, it's hard to make it to the main dining room. So if you didn't know, you get the same table every night in the main dining room, which is really cool. You get acquainted with your waiter. Your waiter starts to know what you like, what you want to drink. They try their best to accommodate you and have those things ready. So this night in particular, I chose to record on Lobster Night. Yes, if you didn't know, they serve Maine lobster tail in many of the main dining rooms, but also in the Windjammer. Sometimes they also have it split in half. On this particular cruise, they did not, so we went to the main dining room. We had that lobster tail. It was freaking great. You see, I also had a steak. It's a great alternative to the buffet. Going to the main dining room, you can order more than one entree. So the ladies, they enjoyed their lobster tail. As you see the conversations going, I'm on my phone a little bit. Time passes, and boom, they surprised us with a second order of lobster tail. Yeah, it was excellent. This was a great dinner. We were all stuffed. We had two portions of lobster tail, as well as the rice pilaf and the vegetable that came with it. The main dining room is always great, not only for the ambiance, but for the freshness of the food in comparison to the Windjammer. If you didn't know, of course, the Windjammer and the main dining room oftentimes mirror each other in the theme for the night. So in particular, I prefer to do Caribbean night at the Windjammer, but tonight was great. And there comes dessert.
Allow me to introduce the culinary dream team behind your amazing dining experience. First up, the
So
man
it
who
was
makes
pretty
sure your
cool to see
morning
them
start
honor some
right,
of the
your
chefs.
afternoon
If you didn't
stay
know,
beautiful,
to make Royal
and your
Caribbean's
evening ends
great
with smile.
cuisine,
He's in
they
charge
call
of
on
main
chefs
dining
from
room deck
all
tea,
around the world.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Chef Putu, all the way from Indonesia. Next, the mastermind behind production and ordering, the one who ensures we never run out of your favorite dishes. Chef Tamil, all the way from India. Then, the fearless leader of the busiest venue on board, the Windjammer Marketplace, Chef Guy, all the way from Jamaica. And now, the guardian of all things fancy, the one who makes sure your steak sings and your pasta dances, Chef Sharon, all the way from Jamaica. And for those sweet endings and extra calories you secretly love, our dessert king, Chef Juan, all the way from India. And finally, the man of the hour, the artist, the innovator, the award-winning culinary genius who has brought flavors from around the world to your plate. All the way from India, our executive chef, Chef Prashant.
So even though the dining is based on timing, we were late one time. So I wanted to show you how that kind of works. When you're late, you just kind of walk right up to one of these concierge on your floor. You let them know, hey, I'm late. How's it going? We are running a little bit late. We have our time is 5:30. All right, so once you're late, they do have some space available for folks who were late like we were this night. They kind of set us in the corner, but they gave us a place to sit. We still were able to eat. We still got the same experience, the same menu. The difference was we just weren't in our normal seat with our normal waiter. So if you wanted to know what happens if you're running a little bit late, yes, you can still eat in the main dining room. You just may have a little bit of a wait, and they may put you in a table that is out of the way and not as spacious as you're accustomed to for your normal dining nights. Have a good one there. This is the Copeland signing off.